When you get a big commission, it's a lot of pressure. And then you start thinking about your own style. Like what is like me, you know? And I try not to do that too much because obviously it's kind of American actually to think of an institution or a person as a brand, and I kind of don't want to go there, you know, because I just want to do whatever interests me. And if I'm not consistent in it, too bad. But I want to do it. I want to go on my own path. So in that sense, it's dangerous always to get a big commission and you start thinking about it. Well, what did they expect of me? Why did they commission me? Maybe they want this kind of piece, you know? Maybe they like this piece of mine and I should go in that direction.
Yeah, instead of like thinking of to yourself, what is like the next new direction I want to go in, you think to yourself, well, maybe this is not the opportunity to do that. Maybe this is the opportunity to
stay safe,
stay on the safe side. Yeah, and this is what I have this problem because like when I wrote my piece for International Contemporary Ensemble, which was, you know, we wrote that piece for free and all that kind of thing, and you kind of feel like you can do whatever the heck you want.
Yeah.
That's how I felt when I wrote it. And that piece for me has been very successful. It's won a lot of contests. It got me into Gadamus, this X, Y, and Z, and only a year, you know, that one piece. But I had no pressure to write a piece that matched my aesthetic or whatever. I was just writing this specific idea, and it's very, very, very hard, like, to maintain that mindset when you're writing a piece that, you know, especially you go into a 5-figure commission fee, you know, where it's like it actually affects your I was just saying, because some of these fees, they get to that level and it's just like, well, this is like an actual substantial amount of money to me.
Yeah.
I don't want to like piss them off, like, or think I'm making a joke out of it. You know what I mean? So I think about that a lot. So it's difficult, and it doesn't get any easier, I feel like, the older you get.
Yeah. Oh, there's so much to talk about this. Like there's so
it's
much,
kind of endless. Yeah, I know, but
yeah, no, I agree. But I think it's still better not to think about all this pressure or, you know, over analyzing. I think it's still better to be you. Because in the end, maybe it's about trust for yourself too as a composer. Right. Like I can do it, even just doing things.
Well,
that
we have a problem with
me.
Trust too. I feel like we have a problem with self-confidence and that kind of thing.
Well,
I think it's just
obviously.
I think it's part of the nature of being a composer.
Yep, everybody goes through that, I'm sure, at some point of life. And everybody goes through the moment when they think, okay, what am I gonna do with my life? Am I going to be a composer? Am I gonna be something else? And I'm gonna like try different things. Am I going to be in between, you know? But somehow you kind of have to make that decision. And then, yeah, we need to trust ourselves once we decide this is what I want to do. I think that was my case. At some point I decided, and yeah, it's been working out.
You mean to be a composer? To trust yourself to be a composer?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Or you mean trust yourself when you're writing each new piece? Or just in general about being a composer?
No, because I still have doubts about writing a new piece, but trust myself to be a composer.